He touched on it earlier, and I want to get back quickly to Zach Wilson because he really struggled against the Patriots, and that's sort of underselling it as he threw 3 interceptions in a game that his team otherwise had a really good chance to win, and they wound up losing to New England for the 13th consecutive time. In his first 4 games this season, because again, Wilson missed a lot of time at the beginning of the year with an injury, he threw 1 touchdown, 0 of those coming over his last 3 wins as a starter. Now, it was not all bad on Sunday. He had a career high in passing yards. He threw 2 touchdowns, but the 3 interceptions were clearly alarming. So it's no secret that I root for this team, and so I'm hearing from everybody. Shefty is on the phone, so I'll come back to him. So we talked about it with Dan. You're a quarterback.
Yep.
You tell me, because you know how fans are going to be. Oh, my, the sky is falling. They're extraordinarily worried. What is the right way to be approaching the situation with Zach Wilson, last year's number 2 overall pick right now?
Yeah, you got to sit him down in the quarterback room and tell him your decision-making has to improve, period. Now, I'm not the one that's going to jump on him and try to just give up on the kid just yet. He started 17 games.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, over the last 3 games, not including on Sunday, he hadn't thrown an interception in, I think, their last 3 games.
He had not. That's
so
correct.
His decision-making was good in those moments, but he also had Breece Hall. And Breece Hall's ability to run the football and catch the ball out of the backfield really took a lot of pressure off of Zach Wilson. The defense is playing lights out. Breece Hall is running the ball and catching the ball out of the backfield, doing all types of crazy things. But you saw his missing piece this Sunday. It made them have to lean on Zach Wilson, and he's not quite ready to do that. Right. They have a lot of offensive weapons at the skill position, but his decision-making, you saw it, the interception trying to throw the ball away, interception down the field, where lucky he was just throwing up for grabs. Those are all bad decisions. But don't give up on Zach Wilson just yet. He's still just in his infancy. Give him an opportunity. I know that there's jobs on the line that he is affecting, but at the end of the day, his talent is going to show through. Give the kid a chance.
Yeah, look, he's only 23 years old. To make it clear, for whatever my opinion is worth, I totally agree with you. By no means do I think anyone should be talking about getting rid of him or giving up on him, and I don't think anybody is. But some of the decisions were just alarming. If you look, not all interceptions are created equal, Jeff. There were some in that game that were genuinely alarming.
Yeah, at the end of the first half, you were in with a lead and you dump it over the middle late, a little lollipop pass. All 3 were in the minus territory. The Patriots had the largest field position advantage in the NFL that we get, all based on what your quarterback is doing. And listen, they did lose their 2 best players, Hall and Vera Tucker. Okay, he is a phenomenal player who's played 3 different positions, so they have lost a significant amount. The problem is the Patriots showed everybody how to play the Jets. Force Zach Wilson to beat you, and by the way that he performed on Sunday, that does not show well. Because again, decision-making is the key. That one where he's rolling out to the sideline, are you kidding me, bro? That looked like Cooper. That looked like a receiver playing quarterback. Like, you under no circumstances do you throw that ball. The throw over the middle for me as well. And let me tell you something. When you're an offensive lineman sitting in the huddle, you look at your dude like, hey, bro, every time you throw a pick, I get my freaking head smoked. How about we don't do that? Okay, let's not do that. So it's not just about one guy. It's about everybody in that huddle.
Now, look, I appreciate the passion. Shefty, you are surrounded by people like me all the time who I'm sure are asking you questions. What is your big picture take on this?
Well, I think we have to keep in mind the fact that the Jets have lost their 2 best offensive players in the last week. Elijah Vera Tucker might have been their most valuable player. Breece Hall might have been the offensive rookie of the year, and both players are essentially lost for the season. There's no way that's not going to impact the quarterback. They've been through any number of changes along the offensive line and lost all sorts of offensive line talent. There's no way that that's not going to impact the young quarterback. And so for all the Jets fans who are out there, who are panicking on the quarterback, here's what I would say, Greeny. What's the Jets' record right now, Greeny? You tell me.
5-3.
Okay, they're 5-3. Wow.
Yeah.
Would you have taken 5-3 at the beginning of the season if I had said something to you?
That is a typical Jets fan.
Absolutely. Every fan would have. That's exactly right.
So let's take 5-3 and let's see how the young quarterback plays the rest of the year once they figure out their offensive line, once some of these young wide receivers develop. Let's have a little bit of patience before we run off another quarterback in New York and start making rash decisions. Again, give the guy a little bit of time. He had a bad game. He made some bad decisions on Sunday. You hope if he's the quarterback that you want him to be, he'll grow and learn from that and become a better quarterback.
You know how you make him be the quarterback? Don't throw it 41 times.
Yeah.
Don't throw it 40. Let me say it again. Don't throw it 41 times. No, sir.
Graziano, final word.
Yeah, their plan was to build it around the running game and bring him along without asking too much of him too soon. But the losses that Adam's talking about, by the way, they didn't have Corey Davis for this game. I know that doesn't sound like much, but he's a big part of their run game as a blocker and all that. So it was a bad position to put him in, and he did not step up.
When they were winning, Zach Wilson averaged 21 throws a game.
Yeah.
They doubled that, and you see the results.
All right,
It's not that
We'll
hard.
leave it there for the moment. We'll see where it winds up going. We'll see what. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.